Another tactic that the US used was something called napalm. Now, the flamethrower as a weapon, that's been around since ancient times. And you know that in World War One, flamethrowers were used to try to clear people out of the trenches. But napalm is actually a jelly-like substance because with if you ever like burn gas when you're trying to start a fire, once the gas burns through, it's done. So it's too liquid when you're using like a flamethrower and run off like too quickly when burning. So what they created was this jelly-like substance called napalm that would stick and then it would burn uncontrollably. So it was really effective against like the Viet Cong, like their vegetation, the bunkers, of course, the tunnels that they had, because it would stick to them and then burn their flesh. Here's the crazy thing is you might know water boils at 212 degrees. Napalm generates a temperature of anywhere from 1500 to 2000 degrees. So it is that much harder. This gal right here, you can see scars on her body from being burned by napalm. This is probably one of the most famous images from the Vietnam War. I have edited it a little bit so you don't see the full image, but her name is Kim Phuc, and she had sustained third-degree burns on half of her body and was never expected to live when the US went into her village because it was suspected there were Viet Cong there and they used napalm. So unfortunately, like um, uh, she was hurt, not that the US wanted to hurt children, but because of the napalm. Now, something amazing is she spent 14 months in the hospital. She had 17 operations and she eventually recovered. And she didn't have to pay for any of that. There were gen- donations, excuse me, from people throughout the United States that wanted to help her. And she's spoken very openly in more recent years that she's not upset, bitter with the US. Like she kind of understood, even though it was a horrible experience. It's pretty amazing if you get a chance to watch an interview with Kim Phuc. She's so amazing. So napalm was something else that we use, and here you can see a flamethrower here that the U.S. was using.